Alright, so we're testing backflow today on a variety of cartridge needles from different companies. Pretty much all of them have membranes, some have rubber bands, all have similar casings. So we're going to pour a little bit of a gray wash ink into the actual chamber here in all these cartridge needles. And then we're going to tip them back vertical to see which ones actually have backflow. Do membranes actually stop backflow, or is it the casing with the plunger seal that stops the backflow? Alright, so we're going to start with some silverback gray wash. We figure it's a little bit thinner, so it will run through the casing a little bit easier than a solid pigment. So I think we're going to start out by adding 5 drops or so. We're going to turn it on its side like this. We're going to add 5 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tip this one upside down. Next one we're going to do 5 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And that is
just an Elite needle cartridge.
okay.
The next one we have here is a Cheyenne. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this Cheyenne does have a membrane. The first 2 were rubber band.
Okay.
We are on to a slot lock needle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. On that as well. Next we have a T-Tech. This is a rubber band drive. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, that is a rubber band drive. Cheyenne. We have another Cheyenne with a membrane. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Note that one of these Cheyennes is a liner and one is a shader. So there is a variety of needle sizes, and as of right now, with 5 drops in each one, there is no leaking out the back end with the cartridge needles placed vertical.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is do the test number 2. We filled them all. Every single one has 5 drops of a very thin gray wash, which should be leaking. So now what we're going to do the plunger test. So we're going to take the ones that actually have ink in them, and we're going to push in on the plunger to see if we get any leakage. Seems pretty sealed. Next, T-Tech, plunger, plunger. I do see the ink down in there. Next, slot lock, plunger. So none of them are leaking with the plunger action either. So the plungers seem pretty sealed into all the casings, so that does not seem to be the issue. Okay, so no leakage from 5 drops of gray wash. We're going to add some more here. Let's say we do another 5 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I did get a little on the outside of that casing, so rather than letting it drip, we're actually going to dry that off. So there we go. I accidentally tipped the ink out of the cartridge tip here, so it actually did not leak. Next. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That does cause it to leak. When the liquid is at a certain height, that one did leak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops. Turn it upside down. That one seems to be sealed rather well. Next, onto the Cheyenne. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand that one up. Next, the Elite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I got a little bit of ink just hanging off the back here. I'm going to dry it before I stand it straight up. There we go. That is not what will run if anything does run. And we're going to stand that one up. Next is the true cartridge needle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand this one up. So the true cartridge needle does not leak either.